We're just right on the edge of this warmth. I mean, you go 60 miles north and we're back to really cold air. I mean, we're well below freezing in Kansas and Missouri. There's that cold front. We're holding on to as many 60s as we can. We hit the 60s in Northwest Arkansas too today, especially in Washington County. The River Valley, we've been soaking in the 60s the past couple of hours. It's been a great day. But that cold front will press south and east by tomorrow morning, giving us a chance of not only cold air, but we've got snow chances in here as well as that colder air starts to drop towards the south. But let's talk about what we're noticing right now. We've got a new update here at 4. Winter weather advisories all across the whole state of Oklahoma and the majority of Arkansas. The River Valley, all of the River Valley, and all of Northwest Arkansas, we're under a winter weather advisory. As you see some of the snow that's across Kansas, it'll start to expand a little bit more. And as that low pressure system moves on in, expect our chances for snow to start to go up. Here's a closer look at some of those winter weather advisories. I want to show this one more time because in Northwest Arkansas, it goes until 6 o'clock tomorrow. In the River Valley, especially the southeastern River Valley, this winter weather advisory goes until Saturday at 6 a.m. So we may see some of these bands linger a little bit longer the farther east and south you go towards central Arkansas. So what's next? We've got the sun right now. We've got the 60s. It's been a great Thursday. But what's next is snow will start to begin around 9 o'clock in Northwest Arkansas. Most of the morning commute may be okay, but as soon as 9 o'clock rolls around, expect more snow to come in, give or take 30 minutes, of course, depending on where you live. In the River Valley, we'll probably see a mix start to move in closer to 11 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a couple hours before we start to get it in Van Buren and Fort Smith and Poteau and Greenwood. But then I think by about 1 o'clock, we should switch over to pure snow. And then I think we have snow for the next couple of hours until about sunset. And then most of the snow should kick out of here. This is no way to look at it. I think the heaviest snow will be from about noon until about 3 o'clock or so, maybe even 4. But we may get some accumulations out of this too. Let's walk through Futurecast and show you what I'm talking about. There's that cold front. Tomorrow morning, as you're waking up, 7 o'clock, right before we're headed to school, that snow band will just start to be crossing the western portions of Benton County. River Valley, we're still dry. Later into the morning, this is 10 o'clock, I think we've switched over to some snow in Northwest Arkansas. Some of that precipitation will be just then moving into the River Valley. And then I think most of us have a chance of that wintry weather from noon to 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then we'll wrap things up. You see a little bit of that green, but I think most of this should just be flurry activity. After 6 o'clock, I think we're pretty much done. But how much snow? 1 to 2 inches in Northwest Arkansas in the mountains. And then you head south towards the higher terrain of the Ouachitas. I think we also have a chance of 1 inch, maybe even up to 2, south of Kavanaugh, south of Mount Magazine. Closer to the I-40 corridor, probably around a dusting. I do think roads will get slick at times, especially bridges and overpasses, and there may be some refreezing on the roads Friday night into Saturday morning. But lots of sun this weekend. And temperatures warming up back to 30s and 50s, maybe some 60s in the River Valley. We've even got St. Patrick's Day now showing up on the 7-day. But Erica, the great news for RDOT is that the pre-treatment that they throw on will work because it's not going to really rain much at first. It should be able to interact with that snow pretty quickly.
Gotcha. So it can stick around here for the next 20 hours or so before the snow starts to fall.
Exactly. They've already started in a lot of places, so they're good to go.
Gotcha. My eyes just keep getting drawn to that pot of gold there at the end.
Isn't that crazy? It's already, that's
it's
crazy.
Coming. All right. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Well, Nicolas Cage returns to